Okay, turning the spotlight now to truth. Well, truth of the matter is, it's all false. Rupert Murdoch, the billionaire owner of Fox News, admitting some of the network's stars endorsed false claims. The 2020 election was stolen. Trimmel Gomes, political commentator and owner of Gomes Media, joining us now from Eansville, Florida. Hello, hello. So will it be as earth-shattering as it sounds? Let's begin with the beginning. What is Murdoch saying exactly? Will there be any legal ramifications?
Well, there's a lot of legal ramifications. That's how we found out this groundbreaking news. This is a big revelation. And for the public and those observers like myself, it's not really surprising. We see the lies all the time, and it was just endorsed and promoted. That's the thing, promoted on this network. Some would call it a propaganda network. And what we've seen come through and the consequences, the weight of this is very significant. There have been, movements in Washington, congressional hearings and things resulting from all of these lies that have been promoted and advanced by the network and their hosts. So this is a big deal.
Does it mean necessarily that Fox is ditching Trump?
It's to be seen. And the funny thing, the model that Fox put forward is they promote a candidate regardless of the facts and the truth. They help a candidate out to ascend to the highest power that they can. But the issue comes when they have two parties that they're supporting, or a candidate within the same party. For instance, looking ahead to 2024, if there's a Trump and Florida Governor DeSantis, what will they do? Who will they choose? That's where the fractures start to weigh out and show the fault lines within their model. But if it's a Democrat and a Republican, obviously they will support the Republican. But when it's within the party, that's where the truth and the issues and the lines start to be drawn.
But is Fox different than other networks, or should we just embrace the fact that we are constantly bombarded from left, from right, from up and down with media manipulation?
It's uniquely different from other networks because this is their brand. It's a conservative organization. They present themselves as news and oftentimes do not reveal and they do not have the same editorial structure and guidelines. When you're comparing that to Fox, to CNN, for instance, their editorial guidelines, you have to hear from both sides. Oftentimes when you're watching Fox News, all of the candidates are Republican candidates. Most oftentimes, and when you're seeing candidates running for office who are Republicans, they automatically get a seat on Fox News to put their platform out there. So they're uniquely different. They present themselves as news oftentimes, but to the common folk, the common average American, it's very hard for them to distinguish them presenting themselves as news when it's not really a news organization. They have an agenda, and the agenda is clear oftentimes.
And Trimmel, before we let you go, so speaking of the ordinary Joe, the common folk, as you put it, do they care? Will it change anything in the way big networks, or Fox in particular, are going to operate?
I think the damage has already been done. They used to care, but the way the model has been set up for so long, it's really hard to take back this monster that has been built. It's really hard to really slay this Goliath that Fox has done with promoting information that has been false. They know that it's false, but they allow it to go out anyway. The damage that has caused, the candidates they've promoted and they have actually been successful in seeking office, they're in power now. The conservative majority in courts across the country, that is what has led to this continuing of allowing this news, false news, disinformation to continue. And we're seeing and we're learning through this testimony that Murdoch is admitting that, he knew that it was going on in some instances and didn't do anything to stop it.
Do you know that this appears to be the zeitgeist, the spirit of times, that we all just want to hear what we already know or what we want to hear? And this is not freedom of expression. Freedom of expression means that you do not think that you are the only owner of absolute truth. It means that you're open for some sort of interaction. But enough with my manifesto. Trimmel Gomes, political commentator and owner of Gomes Media, thank you, as always, for your insight. We appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.